Hi and welcome. Yeah, it looks like I am live. And yes, not welcome to this Monday live because it's not Monday, it's Thursday. And what a week for some of us. But anyway, I'm not going to bring up the subject or difficulties in Middle East and now or something in Germany and the States and still, of course, all the weather and stuff. Well, and that brought it up a little bit, but that's more the general background. Some of the general background. That's the challenges in the general background. Plus, of course, when we have personal challenges also that can also make it difficult to stay calm, stay grounded, stay in your heart and act and think from, use your heart as guideline. That can be a real challenge at times. Hi, Timothy. Thank you. I just saw the first few minutes of your morning chat, and then I had to go prepare this. So it's so nice to see you back and so nice to see you in here. I actually hoped you caught my message and also had time to pop by in here. So at least there would be one with me here in my life. And as I wrote in on my community page, this was going to be messages of angelic kind, so to speak. But the only angel deck that wanted to participate, real angel deck that wanted to participate with angels is this Oracle of the Angels. Not that's anything wrong with that. That's an excellent angel deck. And it looks like this on the back. That's interesting. And like this on the front, it was the same as the back. The strength, and it's very saying that strength is even number 40. Well, we have 4 and a 0, so that's 4 when you put them together. And 4 is very much about, also um, the strength of structure. Both when it's too much structure and too little structure, but the strength in structure. And you can also say there's the 4 corners of the world and stuff like that. But anyway, I will show you another card, for instance, like this initiation. Yeah. And then I have another deck I only used a few times. This Light Warriors Spirit Oracle. And there is also some angels in it. I pulled 2 cards just before here to get inspiration for the title. And it's, for instance, Raphael's Emerald Wings here. About purification, all this green and transforming action. And heart energy, this is very much heart chakra, and it's a transformer, so it's heart chakra energy. And we have the green earth dragon called spiritual gifts, but I really much get that it is the root chakra here and about being protected. Protective action. So about balancing the spiritual and physical. So balancing what's going on in the physical world with the more spiritual aspect, with the grounding and connecting up and being in our heart center and heart energy as much as possible, even though we can feel tilted, sometimes more and sometimes less, about things happening in our lives and around us and in the world also. So it gives really a good idea of what's this all about. It's about, the heart chakra and the root chakra and the heart energy. So about staying grounded. So yes, of course, you will be able to get cards for you also. So sort of a personal help, personal support card for these times, for wherever you are, wherever and whatever you need the support the most at the moment. So let's get started with pulling some cards. First, I want to pull three cards for all of us, 2 from the angels and 1 from this Light Warrior Spirit Oracle. So let's see what messages the angels have for us at this time. And of course, this video is yes, it's I'm probably going to timestamp it afterwards. No, that's not it. Yeah, it's going to be. I put it in the non-time sensitive playlist. So let's see, this way around with these two, and then one from the Light Warriors. If you would like a card, you can write it in the chat, and you can, of course, as usual, write if you feel drawn to one or the other of the decks. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, there were 2 cards here. Oh, that's interesting. There's 2 cards here, so that's a 2 as 1 I get. And the one that's really interesting, because one of the cards that's here, it's the string card together with the application cards. And we have the Ancient Oak Spirit about survival, okay? Grounding action, again, like in the title, it's really important to stay grounded and not getting tipped over, like an old solid oak tree that really takes a lot to destroy that, you know. So we too are told that we have that strength, we have that within us, that we have that capability to be able to do that. We have the strength, and we have a tree here also, you know. So apply that knowledge, apply that strength, apply that way of grounding yourself to yeah, I get this picture of all you know, the roots not just going deep in the ground, but spreading below the surface, so connecting to each other and making us even stronger through that, through the connection. So branching out, up, shine your light, letting light in, connect with others through that light and through branching out. So building strength through that. Apply that to the knowledge that you have, and apply the knowledge and how doing this that works for you. Okay. And this also, of course, works very well if it's on personal levels. It's always work, but yeah, when it's a more global levels or collective levels, then the branching out, the taking in, the inviting in, the giving out, and connecting through the branches and through the roots. So also having the strength of the ancient oak. Okay, that will help us survive. I know it says survive, but it's not about surviving, not surviving like in physical sense. It's more like, so we will not be held down or shoved away, or but it's sort of like not fighting back. It's not about fighting back. It's about like pushing back and stuff. It's about branching out, reaching out. Of course, we also have the fulfillment card. So branching out, reaching out, connecting, making sure that you are grounded and connected upwards and downwards in all this, and sensing that strength as a tree, connecting yourself to Mother Earth and to all the other people that, that have this, that you can sense, have this, connect, send out through the roots, through your feet, below the surface, but also with your arms, reach out, your light, your fingers, like feel that you have this energy in your hands that you can send out. Feel that you have these receptors also in your hand that you can take in from and let it flow within you, like your veins are the branches and the roots of the tree, So taking in nourishment from the air and taking in nourishment from the ground, like the tree does that to grow and expand and stand strong. So it is important that we also see that to fulfill our purpose here on earth, to be that human being that we came here to be, and not being thrown off that course for too long, at least. Then it's really important that we do this, and we do have the strength. We do have the strength. This card also, it was the first card I showed, it was on the bottom of the deck before I began shuffling, and it's also here now. So yes, that's really important. Okay. Yes, you can get a card. Let's see, Timothy. You're going to get one from each. So I'm also going to, remember, for the reading itself and for the energy all in all, we have it's the heart chakra and the heart chakra root energy and transforming energy, heart energy. And it's also saying this transforming actions, give yourself the time and the space you need to heal. I really feel that this is a message that we can really use a lot. I could use it yesterday, actually, not so much about what's going on around in the world, but on a more personal level, because my husband wrote home and he was told not to, when he left home that day, left work that day, he was told not to get back next day, and he was told to get give back his work computer and work phone and stuff like that, because he did not feel that he fitted into the that work group that were there right there anymore, because there's been shifts in it, and with the new way it was put together, they felt he was not fit in there anymore. So it was like, wow. But anyway, so I could really use this energy yesterday, okay? But anyway, I had some people, I had a friend reaching out to me, and it helped a lot. So I also could support him. So so it's really about giving yourself time and space you need to heal, allow your emotions to flow, not that all over the place, but allow them, acknowledge them, and then heal, okay? So first, Telltale, Timothy, and then Apita. Yes, you can also have a card. And I'm going to mix them in here for Timothy first, but just wanted to show that extra message on the emerald green. And then I will. Hello, Kira Grace. Yes, healthy and well. Well, it depends on how you look about it, but I guess all in all, body acting up a little bit still, but it's still getting better. Me doing the exercises and stuff like that, it's helping with that pelvic bone area. So it's helping a lot. So let's see, Tim. Oh, wow. Good morning, Joan. Wow, Timothy. You got Gabriel's Fountain of Life, and it's about initiation. I'll show you this card in a moment. And then you got the card that got me buying this deck, Growing with the Roses. Okay. And this card here, the Gabriel's Fountain of Life initiation, it's about transforming action also. So listen carefully now. It's like trust the cleansing process that's currently unfolding in your life, because you are being prepared for an important new chapter. I will take that once more. I really feel this is exactly for you. The card looks like this, so probably you can hold it so the light won't go in. Gabriel, one of the archangels, so that's really a fountain of life. So this and all this light, so it's like, whoa, initiation, okay? And the energy is the heart chakra, the sacral chakra, so that's also about creativity and creating new life, new forms of life, new ways of being in life, also a new ways of being you, maybe even, okay? Is this also a transformer card, transformational card? And some of the one of the keywords are purification, and we have the growing. And I find this card as like, wow, look at these roses, and look at this angel fairies, angels, this nature spirits of sorts that are there nurturing it to help it grow. So yeah, I know you felt like not so good, to put it mild, yesterday, and very understandable, of course, especially you being sensitive and getting all that in from so many people you connect to. You probably also could feel some of that, and that probably added onto it too. But again, trust the cleansing process that currently unfolding in your life. So about what is important, what is not so important, how do you express yourself, and with what? Not so much about what kind of words, but what are you sending out? You know, is it catching yourself in when it's not that, you know, when yeah, it's a growing process, like this beautiful rose. So growing, you know, the growing part of it, and it can sometimes be tough, you know, like children when they grow, if they grow fast, they sort of like their burn hurt, you know, like growing pain. And we can also have that sort of in a more spiritual way, because some of the challenges we meet along the way can be very hard at times. But when we look back at it, oh, why? Well, okay, I understand, but you know, then it doesn't seem that difficult at all after we have done the process and looking back on it. Sometimes few days after, sometimes weeks, months, years, depending on what it is, of course. But yes, I will read this card once more, and then while I'm showing this rose also. Yeah, before I do it, it's also about really smelling, stop and smell the roses. Of course, literally, because also because you love the smell of, you know, when it's roses that still have this nice smell to it, then that's lovely. But it's also to make sure making time and space to notice. Make sure you notice what makes you smile. Make sure that yes, this warms your heart. This makes you smile, for the balance in it, okay? And for, because that is what is going to make this work even better. So trust the cleansing process that currently unfolding in your life. You are being prepared for an important new chapter. So trust in that. And we have all that, you know, from the great oak and grounding and heart energy. So really much about the heart, the grounding, reaching out, connecting. Okay. So let's see, Apita now, and then Kira Grace, and then Joan Kelly. Yes. And if you know which deck, if you would like the one from the Light Warriors Spirit Oracle, or if you would like the one of the Oracle of Angels, then you can write it down. yeah, Rosa. You can write it in the chat. Otherwise, we just let the cards choose you. So let's see, Apita. You're going to get one from the Light Warriors Spirit Oracle. It's already here. Oh, wow. You got the Amethyst of CHERYL. So that's also one of the Archangel cards. And the big keyword here is compass. And thank you for the hearts, all of you. Thank you. And so that's the chakra here. You know, the third eye chakra, the pineal chakra. And it's really much about transformation. It's also about, you know, seeing, knowing, sensing, not necessarily seeing like literally with third eye, but you know, sensing it and opening to the messages that comes from other places, so to speak. And the keywords here are direction and adjustment. So it's really about sensing what is important to adjust, what is important to, where do I go left, where do I go right, where do I maybe go a little higher, or go in here and check this out before I move further on, and stuff like that. You know, trust that intuition, because the more you trust your intuition, the more it develops, and the more you can trust it even more. So that's important. And the transforming action here is follow your true north. And the true north, that is often also in the heart, using your heart as the compass. Okay? So if you're in doubt of what you see, sense, feel, using this chakra up here, then ask your heart, because your heart will never steer you wrong. If it feels, I don't know, then that's the brain. Okay? Oh yes, maybe that sounds nice. No, go with your heart and see how does your heart feel? What does your heart say? What would your heart do? And use that as a compass, and that will further develop your intuition so you can trust it more and more. Oh, thank you, Timothy. Thank you. Yeah, I also like roses, especially the ones that that have this nice smell. Not so many of the modern roses don't, but some of the old sorts, like, oh, so nice, so lovely. But I hope, Peter, that this is a card that you could use. And of course, if you are working with the archangels, then this is the Amethyst of CHERYL. Then this is also an invitation to yeah, take a little chat with CHERYL, or ask what's else in here for you that you can use, and how you can support yourself further in this development. So I hope that that's useful. Then it's Kira Grace. Let's see. You're going to get 2 as 1 from the Light Warriors. Let's see. Yeah, I just noticed, well, of course I noticed what I got on, but I not really thought so much about it. I just wanted to try out a new t-shirt I got that I'm going to use when we are having a vacation on Gran Canaria in December. So it's nice, but it's also blue and white. Yeah. So, but blue is one of my favorite colors. I like bright blue and like bright green. Also like bright red. Also like light blue and stuff. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. You're so welcome, Peter. So, Kira Grace, I got these 2 cards for you, and it's sort of 2 as 1. So let's see. Oh, you got a flower fairy and a nebula unicorn. So it's about patterns of life and divinity. So it's like, wow. So the flower fairy, she looks like this apparently, and the nebula unicorn looks like this. Let's see how to combine this into one, so to speak. Oh, it's the heart and the crown chakra. So heart chakra and crown chakra is represented here, and that's a good idea. So yeah, so I'm guessing that you pretty much have the grounding part down, so to speak. So no much need to work on that, but instead you can really touch, go up even more, you know, right out into the universe, you know, and connect through your heart, send direct line from your heart into the universe, into the galaxies, into, I don't remember what a nebula is. It's also lots of stars together. I don't know if nebula, if I remember right, it's a collection of galaxies or a certain kind of collection of stars. I don't remember. Sorry about that. I know I've learned it at some point, but yeah, it's for now it's too much in the background. But anyway, it's really much about connecting to that star energy, to that universal creation power. And the fairies are also very good to create new things, and that's manifesting instead of transformation. So it's about start. She's saying, this fairy here, start creating something that's been inspiring your heart. So it's heart energy. So it's important that you create things that are inspiring your heart and makes your heart feel happy. That will develop even further. That will make you grow. That will make you feel happy. That will make you naturally shine even more and be even stronger in your light. And that, of course, helps not only you, but all of us. Because the more of us that are in our light more, and our true self, and shine that light upon the world, the better. Okay, not just for us personally, of course, it's good for us, good for you and yourself, but it's also really good for the world in general, and for helping the vibrations go up, 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 counteracting what tries to keep it down, hold it down, you know, hold it where it is, and not developing. Okay. And I can also read here, because that's healing action here. So if you feel something needs healing, or well, something almost can use a little bit of healing at least. Then it's about seeing the divine within yourself. Use the, you know, the heart, doing things that lights up your heart. Yeah? But see the divine within yourself and others, and also allow spirit to speak to you through all beings and experiences. So it's really about being open with help of your heart, the heart energy, and things that makes it smile, and creating things that makes your heart feel joyous. Then you are also way more open just by nature, and it's easier to open up even more to see the divine in yourself, of course, because when you have that feeling of joy, that's way more easy. But it's also way more easy to see sort of the bigger picture and the divine. I won't say scheme because it sounds so scheme, so like we are planning this and that, and like scheme is something bad. But you know, the more divine plan, it doesn't feel right either. It's sort of divine plan, but not. But anyway, to see more the divine in us all, also the ones that we how can they and how can that be? But you know, for us to see and be able to acknowledge what we like, then we are sometimes. It's important that we are shown what we do not like, you know, so because then we know how to appreciate what this is nice for me, this I want to nurture more, this is how I want to be. I do not want to go anything near that direction, so I turn out like that. I want to nurture this part of me where I feel this joy in my heart and do things and create things that makes me feel like that. I hope that makes sense, Kira. So now it's hi, lovely Bay Empress. Oh, sorry, I'm laughing, but it's like yeah. You can also. I'm going to pull one for Joan C. Kelly first, and then it's your turn. Okay. So let's see, Joan C. What are we going to have? You're going to have 1, 2 from the Oracle of the Angels. Here's the first one. They're a little bit thick in the cardstock, so it can sometimes be a bit difficult to get them apart, so to speak. So let's see. Oh, wow, beautiful. We have the opportunity card and the belief card. I'm going to show you in a little while, Joan. The opportunity card here. And look how she stands, light coming from her hand, standing in this sort of crystalline clear bubble, and she's sending out all this light. She's getting in all that light into her crown, and then she have this creative flame. She has this light flames from her hands, sending out all this creative energy, and she's not letting the outside world disturb her in what she's doing. So that is the opportunity card. If the word itself speaks to you also today, then of course there's extra on that. But I really get that message from the picture for you today. Yeah, and then the belief card also. So see how that little ship is held. It's held. Yeah. So you can believe that you are guided in your endeavors. You can believe and trust, not just believe, but trust that you are guided, that you are held, that you are safe. It's not. It's a calm waters. So you are able to stay in that. You are able to stay in that light, to take in light and send out light also, unharmed from what, not being influenced from what is going around you, surrounding you. You can stay in that if you choose to, of course, and say, this is me, this is where I am, and here I am safe, and I know I am held, and I know that it's calm waters, so I can take in and give out. Okay, so I hope it makes sense, Joan. I hope it makes sense. Of course, yeah. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe. Yeah. Oh, I would love that. Yes, but please don't hit them an equal number of times, because then you will cancel it out. So if you feel that you want to hit the buttons more than once, then always an even number. Okay, so we end up liking, subscribing. So let's see, love, the Empress. I feel that I want to call you Empress today. 1, 2. 2 from the Oracle of the Angels for you also. Yeah, yeah. Also share the channel, share the video, or one of the other videos. Let's see. These 2 cards here. Wow, you should think I wouldn't have mixed them in, at least for one of them. We have the opportunity card again for you. So that's also just what I said, all of that before, with the taking in all that light, and standing unharmed, what's the word? You're not letting what goes around you or other people or situations influence your work with light, with connecting to spirit, to source, and sending out and being light also. And you have the fulfillment card to sort of top that off. So, and I really feel you also the picture really when she's standing here in the beginning. Well, it feels like she's standing here in a row, and it's the beginning of a new chapter. It's opening up new doors. It's opening something new for her, and she is confidently. She's very confident about stepping in here. And I know the number 6. Number 6 in tarot. I really was thinking about the 6 of Swords here, because that's where you're moving away for something that might be difficult, and you're using your connection to source and your own power, your own divinity, your own light, to stay strong, to be calm, and yeah, taking steps into new chapters where I really feel that where you can use this even more, where you can get that all together even more. Yeah, I really feel that. I really do. Just one more card here. Yeah, look here. Just receptivity here for you also. Being receptive. And here, taking it all in, so you can shine your light, send it out, and be the light also, taking it all in so you can be the light. And that is some sort of fulfillment that not just will open new doors, but already has opened new doors, and you are embracing it, reaching out. Yes, this is me. I am going to take steps in that direction so I can develop it even further and take in even more. Okay, so that is a good opportunity. So that makes sense, Empress Joan. Yes, Megan. I hope you can use. It's like these cards are like wow, but it is support, but it's also, I really get that even though you sometimes when you work with these cards feel that this is that right here right now. Yes, it is. Yes, we have our physical world and practical stuff, laundry and grocery shopping and stuff like that, but we are also spirit. We are also a soul in a human body, and these cards here really speaks to our soul and speaks of where we are and what's important to remember and what we are capable of, and what would help us in our next steps and in our lives in general, to taking in that part of life also, because in reality that is who we are. We are just down here in this human body to Yeah, for different reasons, of course, but some of it, for some of us, is to spread more light, to help raise that vibration. Some of us are here to learn lessons while we're doing that, and I want, or after we have learned lessons, we are able to do that and stuff. So, but it's a whole other story. So I hope it's something that you can use. So let's see. We're going to get one from each for all of us. Going to check the time. I can see some of you have liked in here also. That's nice. That's lovely. Thank you. I see a little thumbs up in my left right corner, just where I think I might be able. I can hit like on that also. I don't know if I can. No, I can't because it's my video. But maybe you can. I don't know where you do it. But anyway, I have. Oh, this is interesting. We have a portal card. The Mermaid's Pale. That's a portal card. Just a minute. A lot of green in the back. And it's about cleansing. And again, the pineal chakra. This is cleansing card. The Mermaid's cleansing cards. And we have the comfort. So we are not alone. Even if you're in a situation or feel, no, this cannot be, or I don't know where to go, then you are not alone. The angels or the angelic energy or spirit or guides, they have you. What you do, what's important that you remember to do if you feel like, oh, I feel so alone, I know what to do, then maybe in your mind, help me, be here, do something, send out some sort of, I want you to be here for me. And then they will be. And if you are not used to how to see it, feel it, then it can be a good idea to make it so I know it, so I can sense it, so I can understand it. Okay. And the cleansing action here with the Mermaid's Pearl, she is saying, rely on your intuitive senses to gain clarity in this situation. So that's why it's the pineal gland, the third eye or chakra here. Be open to seeing things from a different perspective. And seeing things from a different perspective, that's really important, especially when things feel kind of tough or like, no, what now? And it's really important that we see it from different perspectives. What can this give us? How can we learn from this? How can we be stronger from it? How can we stand more in ourselves, shine our light more? How can we, counteract what we are not that much a fan of? If it's not something we can change, if it's something we can change, then by all means change it. And then ask for how to do that, and you can use. You have the help here, and trusting the signs, trusting the ideas that come from inspired, spirit inspired. Okay, that's important. Thank you, you, Bay Empress. It's going great for you. Stay. Yeah. Thank you, and also sending out from my heart to you always. And I feel the love. Definitely, I feel the love. I just love doing this when there's someone on, and when you are here, and interacting. I just love it. It's just like makes it all even better, raising the vibrations higher. I love that. So I'm going to read this again. Remember, comfort. If you need it, reach out. And also, this is a cleansing card, and we have this. See, there's so much sort of green, bluish green. But this, the screen, it looks more blue than green. But when I look at the card, it looks more green than blue. And I think Raphael, I think emerald green, also I think green Raphael healing. And I think green heart energy, also heart chakra. And healing is cleansing is healing. So it makes sense. So rely on your intuitive senses. Okay? Rely on your intuitive senses to gain clarity in the situation, whatever the situation might be. And then be open to seeing things from a different perspective. That will also often unlock doors and feelings and things that feel stuck. As soon as you open yourself to see it from a different situation, and sometimes you can use humor for that. So like, okay, at least, and then something like feels like grotesque, and then you're laughing, and then the situation is easier, and then yeah, okay, I can see how I can, and then blah blah blah, whatever it is, yeah, okay, blah blah, and then you have opened the door, and instead of being in this whatever it is, whatever it's something personal or more global plane, or things not just going your way, when we're seeing what is going on in the world might become to go on in the world, if a certain person gets what it looks like in the media right now, then I am just saying, please, someone help them people in the Middle East, for instance, also, and of course, because they haven't asked for that. And I know you probably didn't either. Many of you at least. But whatever you did or not, whether you agree or not, for the best outcome where we don't, go at each other's throats, even if we disagree on something really big, then it's real important that we are being that light, that we are sending out light, that we are speaking from our hearts and meeting other people from our hearts. Not from our brains, not from our fears, not from our anxieties, not from a place where it's us versus them. I am right, they are wrong. Yeah, they might, and maybe not, depending on, history books are often written by the victors. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of. But anyway, enough of that. That's can lower the energy. We are not interested in that today. Not today either, because we have this one here, the gatekeeper unicorn, beyond here. This is also about taking healing action. That's also this chakra here, the pineal chakra, the third eye chakra. So expand your vision. Look further out. Look beyond what you think is possible, and sort of imagine imagine what if it could be like, then it would be like. And by that, you are already making sowing the seeds for creation of something else. Okay? And then go for your big dreams. So here you can use the what ifs in a positive way. Like, what if it was like that? Oh, then the energy will be like, and then I will feel like, and yes, and sending that energy out. Okay? But yes, you might feel you need to be comforted first, then reach out, because it's there. It's just there. It's all around you all the time. You just need to reach out. Yes, exactly. That's the best of any situation. Yes, exactly. A little, it's like if you got lemons, make lemonade, okay? And in this case, maybe if you got oranges, then make orangeade. Sorry, didn't say that. But use humor if that's a way to, lighten the mood up a little and begin from there. Not demeaning humor that threatening other people's down. That's not. But things that that lightens the mood up a little bit, and yeah, trust your vision. Okay, rely on what you feel and what you sense, and let not anyone or anything tell you different. So if you feel that this is so wrong, and not just because you want it to be wrong, whatever it is, whether it's something the personal plane or more collective, then hold that vision, hold that thought, hold that mindset, hold that energy within you. Not that it's wrong, but this is leading to that this will open the doors for something better, or the truth will shine its light over the situation, or you will be able to find ways out, or you'll be able to find way to function this, if that's something you can change at all. keeping it positive, not like in la la la, everything is hunky-dory, and yeah, like Timothy used to say, using to say, Mary Poppins land. Yeah. Yeah, if it was, we can just go outside and draw on the pavement something nice things and then step into that world. Yeah. Anyway, you can use, you have it within you. All these cards here are telling you, we have began with one of the great oaks, the great big old oak spirit, about grounded and not, you know, a great big oak. It's very difficult to, it just stands there, is there, and it cannot just be shoved over. So stay grounded, send out roots down deep, down out to connect. And also we had the imply card with, there was also a tree in the book with all them branches lit up with the light, angelic light, all them branches. So reach out, send out your light like branches and down us. So keep down and up, and then the heart energy. We have so much green. We have the emerald green, the heart energy, heart chakra, root energy. So stay grounded, stay calm, stay within your heart, and be open to see things in other directions, and trust not just your gut, of course, but trust your intuition. Okay, trust your intuition and dare to see beyond, dare to see beyond. And yes, we are here, we are there, always, all the time. You only need to ask, you only have to ask. Okay, you only have to reach out. Yeah, no, I hope that was about the orange jade. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So twist the own saying, so it gets a little bit funny in this situation. It helps lighten the mood, and when the mood is up, everything's flow more easy. Okay, and it's easier to find solutions. It's easier to be at difficult times, whether it's personal or more collective. It's also more easier to be there for others when you have this, because you get this natural more surplus, and then it's easier to help others. So yeah, they can also get back together to themselves again and shining their light on again. So I think that's about it. I don't know. Let's see if there's an extra card for us today. No, nothing. Okay, so sip of bubbly water, sparkly water here with a hint of pineapple taste. Soda with a little bit of pineapple taste. Love it. Oh, hi, Lila. No, you don't need a card. Yeah, just fabulous. Oh, yeah. Good morning and bedtime. Yeah, it's bedtime for you here. It's 1 o'clock here where I am in the early afternoon. So after this and after I've timestamped it, I think it's time for lunch for me. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, good night. Yeah, it's late there. It's 10 hours. Oh, it's after. It's almost midnight. It's 11 in the evening at your place, I think, because we're 10 hours apart when you are in summertime and we're in wintertime. Then we are 10 hours apart. Yeah, so it must be 11 in the evening in your place. So thank you so for popping by, and thank you for your lovely wishes. And oh, yeah, that's and Lila, I hope you will sleep well and get a good night's sleep. I really hope that for you. I wish that for you. 4 a.m. That's early or late, depending on how you look at it. So bye, Lila. But 4 a.m. That's early. Normally on weekdays, before my husband get up, we got up in the morning 5 to 10. No, so sorry, 10 to 5 in the mornings. On weekdays. Today we slept in to 6 o'clock in the morning, so probably we'll get up somewhere between 5:30 and 6 in the morning, so we can get something out of the day, especially on Mondays where I do my lives and I want to, get up and about and a little bit, have a little walk before I do my lives. So on Mondays at least we will get up a little bit earlier, and then maybe the other weekdays, unless you have an appointment for job interview or something like that, we will probably get up around 6. So yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being you, and thank you all for participating. Thank you all for watching, whether it's live or later. And this video, yes, it's not just for the week. It's of course for the energy we're in here now. But you can, these messages, you can use them at any time as advice, as support for heart vibrations, light, grounding. Okay. So I'm going to timestamp this, and yeah. But first, after I've said goodbye, have a lovely morning, day, afternoon, evening, maybe even night, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you are watching this. And thank you so much for being here, and for being you, and for being one of the lights shining in the world. Okay, keeping it from becoming dark. I very much appreciate that. So, from my heart to yours, take care, act from the heart, always, all times. Maybe see you on Monday. Bye for now. Take care.